sportschatplace.com and pickdogs.com. It's Tuesday, August 18th, 2020, here with your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We never miss. We're always on, though, right around this time, usually around 11 o'clock. We haven't nailed that 11 o'clock starting time right on the money in quite some time, but we're normally in this 11:05, sometimes 11:10. It's mostly because we're setting up stuff behind the scenes and we get the banter going between us and a lot of the same stuff that you see on the show. But we kind of started early. It's kind of like warm-up banter, I guess you would call it, where it's kind of like we're already complaining about yesterday's losses, complaining about everybody else that's not there to talk about, and kind of everything like that. But anyways, without further ado, of course, we have free picks on every single game, every single day at pickdogs.com and at sportschatplace.com. Sportschatplace is the first site that ever did free picks on every single game. And then, of course, it's still the biggest and the best. And, of course, if you're looking for our best bets, those are in the premium area. We have a new feature in the premium area, a new it's not a handicapper, but it's a new package that's available, and it's called our Best of the Live Show, where you get one pick from me, one pick from Brian, one from Rod, and one from Chris. I don't know how much it is. I think it's $35 or something. I'm not sure. But you can find it on our premium picks page. That just tells you how much I care about selling picks. I don't even know how much it is. Anyways, let's bring in the guys. Good morning. Brian, how are you?
Oh, I am so super excited. I have my biggest bet going today since the restart. I am hyped. It's my Fade the Square game of the year. I can't wait.
I'm hyped as well because it's been super chalky the last couple of days. A lot of favorites have come in, so that means I've been getting hammered, right? So it's like it's time. Today's gonna be my day. It's like there's no way that it's baseball, right? So it's 66% winning percentage, what the good teams do. So we know they can't win every day. So there's going to be, and it's like when they're all winning at the same time, we know there's going to be some big dog days. I have a feeling today's going to be super doggy out there. Anyways, how about you, Chris? Is it raining cats and dogs over there? Are you putting some chalk out on the sidewalk, drawing up your hopscotch board?
No, today there was a bit of a sign for me today. I went walking the dog around the block, and about every 5 minutes, a bunch of dogs were barking. So that's a sign for me today. I'm really excited.
I thought you were gonna say you stepped in something. I was walking the dog, and it was like, what the hell?
No, I didn't get that lucky. No, I'm excited for today as well. I'm loving today's cards.
Yeah, I really like today. Rod, how about you?
Yeah, I'm liking today too. So bring it on.
All right, a lot of enthusiasm there from Rod about today's card, but we know he is enthusiastic. He always is. Always smiling. Anyways, Rod, you want to talk some Bundesliga to get us started here? Or,
Totally. I think we got some Bundesliga teams in action today.
We do those.
Here, let me look at that.
We do those videos at night, for the NHL, and a week before the restart, like the baseball restart, and we had done, soccer for months on here. And Rod was just like, I'm sick of the Bundesliga. He had the Bundesliga meltdown where it was like, I'm sick of it. Serie A, Bundesliga, I want to talk. It's like, Rod, we're a week away from the restart. We're a week away, man. Just get it together. It's like, but anyways, and appreciate everyone that does the super chats. If you haven't done so, when you do the super chat, it's got to be $5 or more. But I'll send you a T-shirt just like the one that I'm wearing. So, which means it's got to be, some semi-cool, right? Anyway, speaking of semi-cool, we got the Milwaukee Bucks in action here against the Orlando Magic in the bubble. 1:30 p.m. We got an early start on this one. And I got to say, the playoff games yesterday, pretty chalky. Once again, I mean, they were super chalky, right? 4 favorites, all covered. There was one game that was tight. It was that Jazz game that we all liked. I liked the Jazz, and Brian liked the Jazz in that one. And I mean, it goes to overtime and we lose by 10. It's like
I was so salty yesterday.
It's like when Mitchell was shooting the free throws with like a second left to go in the game. I was hoping he would miss one, right? It's like, oh, we're good, we'll be good. It's like, damn. Anyways, what do you think here with the Bucks laying 13 points? You think the dogs start to bite here in the NBA?
I got a premium play on the side here, but as far as this Orlando-Milwaukee game goes, 3 out of 4 went over the number yesterday. I'm thinking today's an under day. I'm back to hitting the under in the Bucks Magic.
How about you, Rod? I meant to say Chris, but I said Rod, so there. Bucks Magic?
For me, 13.5 is way too many points. Orlando's a professional team. They play good. They can keep it within 13 points. Give me Orlando plus 13.
How about you, Chris?
13.5 now. I see it. It's you can shop that line.
How about you, Chris?
Yeah, for me, I'm going to take the under as well. All 4 meetings in the regular season stayed under 214 points. I think this is no different here. I'm going to take the under.
I like the Magic in this one. I do. I just think that it's going to be a little bit dog-eared today than what we saw yesterday. It's got to be. The books, there's no way that there's going to be all. It's been so jockey the last few days. It's like, Brian, we got the Pacers against the Heat, 4.5 points in this one. The total in this one is dropping because this one I think shapes up to be a physical, tough series. Brian, what do you think?
I think the Heat are an up-and-coming team. This is a game that I don't really super love, but as far as betting-wise goes, I'd lean to taking the Heat minus the points here. I think they're in the groove.
How about you, Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Heat as well. I think the better team here.
Rod?
Give me the over. I think we can get over this small number here.
I like the under, man. I just think this is going to be some banging in this one. We got the Thunder and the Rockets. A lot of money here coming in on the Rockets. A lot of money. And the line, or a lot of bets on the Rockets. And this line hasn't budged. So when you see almost 70% of all bets being made on one team and the line doesn't move, that means those 30% are some bombs. Brian, you think the Sharps are dialed in here on the Thunder?
I think absolutely got to go Thunder today. This is my best free NBA pick right here. Take the Thunder to the bank. They're going to cash.
Dennis Finley, thanks for the super chat. We are out of 2XL shirts. I'm going to call the company today and see if they can send me a rush order of like 25 2XLs. Because last time we did shirts, nobody wanted the 2XLs. This time, everybody wants the 2XLs, and I think it's the COVID. I think everyone put on the extra XL. Is what happened.
It's the quarantine 15.
Yeah, I put on 10 myself, but I don't know if it had to do with the quarantine or the Krispy Kreme. Anyways, where were we?
Chris? I'll take the Thunder as well. I think OKC shows up for this one. I want to see how Houston's going to be without Westbrook. So give me the Thunder here.
Well, we know what they're going to be without Westbrook, and that's going to be James Harden taking a lot of shots, which he's good. I mean, no doubt. Drew Pratt, $15 super chat. Thank you very much. Hit a plus 3477 parlay with a few of your guys' picks yesterday. Fire, flying money, $15 super chat. Thank you, Drew. We're glad you won. That's for sure. Carl Wallace pre-announcing that he might do a super chat soon. Thank you, Carl. I always like the guys that say, like in the Facebook group, it's like, I'm going to put my picks in a couple hours. It's like, just put the picks in. I mean, do I announce like Chris, will you be posting your free pick article on the Rangers Padres game shortly? Yes. I mean, just put the picks in, man. We don't need the announcement. It's like, I hate the announcement. Just do it. I'm not and Chris has worked with me for a long time, so he totally knows like what I'm saying is like I'm not one of these guys that does launches and plans and stuff like that. This is the biggest launch. Here goes. The most things I've ever done anything in advance is this live show that we're starting tomorrow at 6:00 Eastern time with Tony T. It's the first thing that I've actually just planned out a few days in advance and then done. Almost everything else that we ever do, including this live show, I just turned on the mic and the camera and started talking. I mean, that's how we do things. I launched the website that way. I've launched several websites that way. So very, very, I just never understand the need to say, I'm gonna, just do it, man. Just do it. Anyways, Rod, what are you doing in this game?
Give me the over. I think we're going to see lots of points scored here in this game.
All right.
The only chance that Houston has is not playing small ball when we run and gun and shoot.
If you've sent an email for a super chat shirt, every one of them has gone out. It probably went out yesterday if you sent it on the 16th. Yeah, I think the Rockets are in trouble. I mean, but you want to stick the Rockets in your parlay? So be it. Thank you, Darren McCardle. Most people that got the shirts really like them. Anyways, got the Lakers and the Blazers. This line up to 6.5 now for Portland. Some big money coming in, some LA money coming in. The Lakers, to me, it's like I really don't like. We don't have 6XL. We only go up to 4XL. Is the biggest size we have. I think you can order on the site. We have them for sale. And like the other Pick Dog shirts, like the one that Rod has up in the corner, and the one that I have, like this logo here, those you could buy on the site, I believe, or on our YouTube channel. You can buy them, and I think they do go up to 6XL. They might even go more than that. But anyways, to me, it's like when it comes to square public plays, the Lakers are pretty much in that Yankees Notre Dame category for me. I know it's not for everybody, but that's, to me, what they are, and that's why they never cover. Not a great cover team. 2-8 against the number in their last 10. Brian, squaring off with the Lakers, or is it the Thunder for you? Or the Blazers? Or 232.5 Houston Rockets type total?
I got a premium on the side here, but as far as the total goes, I've seen a ton of money coming in on the over. I'm going to lean to the under in this one. I like the Lakers defense.
Yeah, I'm going to side with the under as well. I think this is just a bit too high for this game.
Rod?
That's 200 points. Give me Portland plus 6.5.
Yeah, the Lakers are just the squarest bet in town. Anyways, let's go to the Major League Baseball action. We got a full card today. So it's weird because the Reds and the Pirates, right? Weren't they stopped for COVID, and now like 2 days later they're playing again? I don't know. I can't figure this COVID stoppages out anymore. I have no idea what's even going on. You have people testing positive that test negative the next day. You have, first it's a week in between, now it's a day in between. I don't know, man. If anyone has any information on this stuff, or can find exactly what the protocol is, I would love to know it, because I've just lost track of the whole thing. But anyways, we got a lot of people watching. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button. I always say that at the end when everyone's already left, but hit that like button. It takes you half a second. It helps us a ton. I used to say that all the time on the live shows, and when we used to have the big crowds, and I never, and then during COVID, obviously it dropped. When there was no sports, it dropped to like 50 people a day watching. But now that we have hundreds again watching, smash that like button and be sure to subscribe to our channel. Brian, Major League Baseball action, man, it was chalk fest the last few days. Big favorites coming in. I know the dogs are going to be barking up the right tree today or in the very near future. We got the Rockies taking on the Astros. It was a one-run game yesterday, so those squares betting the run line in the Astros game took it. Let's just say they lost. I was going to say something, and I think, it probably was going to, maybe would have crossed the line there. But we got Zach Greinke on the mound. He's always a slow starter, just like he was this year, and then all of a sudden he's rolling again, and he's up against Senzatella. But, boy, the Astros just not hitting the way they were when they knew what the other team's pitcher was throwing. What do you think?
I like the Rockies yesterday. That didn't happen. Close game 2-1. Antonio Senzel. Man, I'm terrible at pronouncing names, but I think he's due to get back on pace here. He started off the season really hot. I like the Rockies here plus money. So the Astros overrated.
The Reds-Royals game now has been postponed. So there it is. I jinxed it. Chris?
I'm going to take the over 9 here. I think we see a double-digit run game here. I think Greinke's going to give up a few, and Senzatella's been prone to it as well. So give me over 9.
How about you, Rod?
Give me the Rockies here. I like Senzatella. He's been pitching real well here. This number's massive. I'm not laying -200 on Greinke. Give me Colorado here.
So you're saying you're thinking about Greinke here, or you might bet Greinke, or on the fence on this one?
I'm gonna be betting Colorado here. Give me Colorado to beat up on Houston today.
Zwacky's just a tough read. He's just a tough read. I'm gonna go with the under here. I like the Rockies too with you guys, but I like the under as well. I think we haven't seen anything from either of these teams recently. We got the Rangers and the Padres. Adrian Morejon on the mound for the Padres, while we've got Mike Minor on the mound for the Rangers. I don't know, some 500 teams. The Padres. See, the thing about yesterday's game, and the Padres really did stomp the Rangers in that game, but see, there's a thing in professional sports, and you see it in college sports too. And there's been a little less of what they used to do. So in the NFL, they take a knee, right? Even if you're at the 1 yard line and the game is decided, you kind of take a knee. And when you're up, it's kind of like unwritten rule that you kind of put the scrubs in. It's like Barry Switzer used to say, what's the game plan for the game? We're gonna hang a half 100 on them and put the scrubs in. Well, Fernando Tatis Jr. with his home run swinging hit a grand slam home run in a runaway game, and the Rangers took exception to it. Now, you could always say, well, throw a better pitch and he won't hit a home run, right? But they are steaming mad. Whether they have the guns to get revenge here, I'd expect to see a ball somewhere around the ear hole. Brian, what do you think?
Padres cashed easy for me yesterday, and you know what? I'm not scared of the Rangers. I think now's the time to get on the Padres. I think they're going to stomp a mud hole in Texas again today.
How hard do you think Tatis gets thrown at today? I'm going to guess he gets plugged.
He'll get knocked down.
He will get brushed back and knocked down. There will be warnings, probably maybe a quick ejection. Who the hell knows? Chris?
Yeah, I think he's either going to get brushed back with some chin music, or he's going to get drilled in the side, but I think Mike Minor bounces back here. He's a lot better pitcher than what we've seen this season. I do think Texas comes out for revenge here. So, give me the Rangers on plus money.
Rod?
I like the Padres here. Give me the Padres to beat up on Texas again.
I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth on this one because I think the Rangers are pissed. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. We've got Dylan Bundy in that expanded strike zone up against the Giants. Bundy's been getting the calls this year. That's for sure. But the Angels stink eponymous, man. 3-7 in their last 10. The Giants 2-8 in their last 10. This is a bad game. This stinks. Brian, thank God they're not selling tickets to this thing. Who do you like? I mean,
this is a game,
but this is what you do. You put a 4:10 Eastern time start on this thing, and all of a sudden, people care.
Yeah, this isn't a game I'm rushing to bet, but call me square here. But I'm going to go with the Angels -1.5. Dylan Bundy, 35 strikeouts, 3 walks. The guy's been. I said yesterday, Angels didn't have any good starters. Dylan Bundy is a lights out starter right now for the Angels.
Chris, I know you like guys that can't find the plate, and Trevor Cahill 4 walks in 1.2 innings in his last outing. What do you think of Cahill? Do you think he finds the plate? And if he does, do you think the other team just takes him deep? I mean, 2 strikeouts, 4 walks, 1.2 innings, 0 hits, 0 runs, 55 pitches in 1.2 innings. 55 pitches in 1.2 innings. So 4 guys reached base, okay? 4 guys reached base, and 5 outs were registered. So that's 9 batters, 55 pitches. Okay, so that's 6 pitches per batter. That's not good.
No, I'll take the under 9.5 here. I think if Cahill gets into trouble, the Giants aren't going to leave him in long enough to get shelled. And Dylan Bundy's been good, but I don't know if the Angels can scratch off much offense either. So I'll take the under 9.5.
I'm one of those guys that when the pitcher is pitching badly and you've lost the game, and they've already just leave him in there to just get beaten down. Rod, what do you think here? Dylan Bundy at minus 250. Here's a guy that people wouldn't touch at the beginning of the season. I'm like, Joe Madden always works that expanded strike zone, and with this guys, he always gets it.
Give me the over here today. I think we're going to see some runs.
I'm
not liking the under at all today.
I will not be watching this game. I'm going to take a hard pass. It's rare that I just take a hard pass, but this is one that I feel good sitting out. I just feel good about it. Got the Arizona Diamondbacks facing off against the A's. Brian has been Mr. Diamondback. He's got Luke Weaver against Frankie Montas. The D-backs started the season slow. Now all of a sudden they're over 500. Frankie Montas, always listed as a starter for the A's just about every day, and then does he make it to the hill? Brian?
I got a premium pick on this play, but as far as the total goes, I think we see a good pitching performance, even from Luke Weaver today. I think it goes under the total.
What do you do when you have a premium play out and there's a pitching change?
To me personally, I always select action, so I'm riding it no matter what. But
I'm an action player too.
I get those questions all the time.
Me too. I play action too. It's like I don't
because it could work in my benefit.
Yeah, it works both ways, and I'll tell you, it over time it will smooth itself out. The thing is that the way starting pitchers work these days, it's 5 innings. They don't even, it hardly has the meaning that it had when Mike Scott, Dwight Gooden faced off. Anyways, Chris, who do you like here in this one? Luke Weaver and Frankie Montas. And do you think Montas makes it to the mound here?
I don't know. He's been having back issues, so it's hard to say. I'm gonna take the over here.
Don't we all?
I think we see some runs on the board.
How about you, Rod?
Yeah, for me, Arizona's playing pretty good right now. Give me Arizona.
I'm on the D-backs, so if you're watching this, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. We head into the evening slate of games. Pittsburgh Pirates against the Cleveland Indians. We were talking about this one before the show. Carlos Carrasco on the mound, showing the Carrasco that we've kind of seen over the years, where he beats the Royals, the Tigers, the White Sox, and the Twins almost automatic. Goes outside of that magical grouping, and it's batting practice. Brian, minus 185 on Carrasco, anyone?
No, there's no way, and there's no way I'm laying that kind of juice with the Cleveland Indians and Carrasco. If anything, in this game, I see like a 3-2 low-scoring game. Give me the under. Lean.
Chris?
Yeah, give me the Pirates here. I think the Pirates eke out a win.
I like Brubaker. I like him. I think he's going to be a star. Rod?
I'll take the Indians on the run line here. Indians have been winning, and they just keep rolling. Pittsburgh's been losing. I'm not betting Pittsburgh. No way.
Well, they're not going to win 20% of their games this season. I mean, they've got to bump up that number. They're 4-14. It's like Major League Baseball teams win more than 20% of the time. It's like even the Kansas City Royals, who've lost 100 the last 2 years, won more than 20% of their games. Probability says the Pirates all day. We got Blake Snell, who almost no-hit the Yankees last time, minus 130. This game was minus 110. The Yankees opened as a minus 135 favorite in this one and totally inverted the other way around. This is one of those ones, right, where it's like the line mover special, and you could probably get different prices all over the board. Every casino on the Strip probably has a different price, and every book online probably has a different price. So this is the line shopper special. Brian, Lake Snell or the Chocopotamus, the Yankees who... The squares love the Yankees. 65% of the public on the Yankees, with the line moving from minus 135 to plus 110 and minus 130 for the Rays, with 65% of the action on the Yankees. I don't know.
I got a premium pick on the side here, so I can't comment on that. But as far as the total goes, I think this is another game that goes under the total. The Yankees are usually a team that everybody likes to bet the over. This one I'm going to go under.
Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to go under as well. I think we see a pitcher's duel here.
Rod?
Call me crazy. I'm going to take the Yankees here at this plus money.
Okay, crazy. We got, I know in this one that we said to call you crazy, so I did. Anyways, I'm just doing what you asked. I'm a people pleaser. I'm a people pleaser. I can't help myself. It's who I am. Yeah, I know someone that, a friend that has a few dimes on this one that might help move that line a little bit. Anyways, I'm not saying they moved the line. I'm saying they might have gotten an assist. Anyways, we've got the Dodgers taking on the Mariners. Marco Gonzalez against Tony Gonsolin, who's all of a sudden a minus 250 pitcher. He was minus 263. The Mariners almost got him last night. I thought they had it. But they didn't. Brian, what are you thinking?
Boy, it's not a game I'm touching with a 10-foot pole. If anything, I'm going to lean towards the Seattle Mariners at plus 1.5. I think they fight back again today. Maybe eke out a win, but I'm going to take the 1.5.
Yeah, I'm with Gator. Our premium package that we put out yesterday, our best of live show, not our best, but slow starter, fast finisher. That's what I always say. You can't rate people based on one day. That's for sure. It's like, look at the test of time. We don't have any more 2XLs. We don't. Can't make them out of thin air, but I will order them up. Thank you for the super chat, though. Send me an email. Chris?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take Seattle as well. I'm not laying minus 250 with Gonsolin, especially when I think Stripling's a slightly better pitcher, and they got to him yesterday. So I'll take Seattle here.
Give me the over. I think we're going to see some runs today in this game. I don't see any pitchers duel here.
I have no idea on this question, but I did a computer pick show, and it should be on YouTube. I might have a wrong date on it. I might not. I mean, I don't know. Generally, the dates are right, but I don't know. But I definitely didn't give out a pick on yesterday's game. Everyone knows if I was allowed to pick games after they were over, I would never lose. I probably still would. I mean, probably was misgraded or something. Anyways, yeah, minus 250 with Gonzalez, just not even in my vocabulary. Humberto Mieja for the Miami Marlins up against David Peterson. The Mets kind of thumped the Marlins last night. Yamamoto had a one-run lead, and it was terrible. And then Gesellman for the Mets, he was hideous. It was really just bad starting pitching all the way. But then the Mets bats just really got into the Marlins pen. They were knocking balls around the park, and a couple of mistakes. And I mean, you cannot throw a 92-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle of the plate to Robinson Cano at any time. It's never acceptable at all. It's going to be a home run, I would say, 999 times out of 1,000. It's going to be a home run, and it's going to be a no-doubter. And that's exactly what happened, and that kind of set the tone. But anyways, Brian, you think the Marlins get some revenge against the Mutts?
Cashed my top premium with the Mets yesterday, but I'm not going to be going with them today. -180, just too much for David Peterson. For this kind of price, I'm going to lean towards the Marlins.
How about you, Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to take the over 9.5. I think once the starters come out, I think the bullpens are gonna fall apart again. So I'll take the over 9.5 here.
How about you, Rod?
I agree. Give me the over.
I like the Marlins. Got the Braves up against the Nationals. Josh Tomlin has a job. Boy, if they let people in the stadium, bring a glove. We know Josh Tomlin, I think he had about a 3 or 4 year stretch there where he gave up more home runs than Tyler Chatwood. I mean, this guy gives up the bombs of bombs. Austin Voth, well, he's on our Cashner list. Brian, who do you like in this one?
Well, yesterday I was kicking myself for not taking the Nationals until we got to the bottom of the ninth inning. The Braves scored 4 and won the game. Today I'm going to lean towards the Braves. They're just the better team. The number's not too high here.
This is going to be decided by the bullpen. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to take
an exhausting decision.
I know. Give me the over here. Give me the over.
It's like, I haven't had this type of decision to make since it was the Napoleon versus the chocolate eclair for dessert. They're both nice pastries. Of course, I got both. I can't do that here.
I can't decide.
I can't decide.
Which one of my kids I like.
I can't decide. I got both. I'm worth it. Rod, go ahead.
Give me the over in this game. I agree. We're going to see some runs here.
Got 475 people watching the show across our channel, so make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of runs in this one. But we got the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies, and I'm offended once again by Phillies being favored in a game. And this one, even the Red Sox are horrible. The Phillies are on the road, and I find it offensive. Brian, what do you think?
I don't find it offensive. The Red Sox are just atrocious. You got Zach Godley on the mound. Phillies have been playing a little bit better baseball. Their bullpen still stinks, but they had a day off. Red Sox got crushed by their rival Yankees. I'm going Phillies here. Best free pick available.
See, Brian will sit here and talk about like squares and sharps all day long. But when it comes to his Philly teams, he was on the Sixers yesterday, and I mean, come on, seriously. I mean,
I've gone against the Sixers plenty of times, but they just down the stretch they just could not hit the big. And Embiid shooting 3-pointers isn't going to cash any tickets.
They have no spine. They need like a real heavy hitter, hard-nosed coach. Like, I mean, not the guy that I mean, Don Nelson seems pretty happy out on the golf course every day. I see him every day out there chipping around and putting and playing golf. It's weird because like coach doesn't he doesn't play the course the way the rest of us play it. Like you start at the first hole and you finish on the 18th hole. He kind of randomly drives around the golf course and just plays a hole that nobody else is on. He plays his own. He just plays his own course, which I don't know, man. Maybe the coach is onto something. You know, I mean, he's done it. It's just an odd thing, right? It's like I
get tempted to do that all the time, like start on the back nine first.
Yeah, but it's a private club. There's nobody on the course. I mean, it's there's 100 people play the course like on a busy day. That's like 25 foursomes. You know, that's like it's nothing for an entire day. So there's nobody on the course. Except on Sundays and Saturdays, then you might see some people. But it's like I go out there, it's like I don't see another breathing soul. I mean, I could play with no pants on if I wanted to. It's like I've decided. It's like they're like, oh, it's raining. Do you need an umbrella? I'll play shirtless today. It's like I mean, it's I don't know. Maybe he has a strategy. I'm just not sure. But all around good guy though, that's for sure. Anyways. Chris, Red Sox, Phillies?
Yeah, give me the Phillies here as well. I'm not on the Zach Godley train, and Boston's been playing terrible, so I'll take the Phillies here.
Another foolish choice by Chris Ruffalo. Rod?
I am not backing Zach Godley either. Give me the Phillies here. Boston's going to get their ass kicked today. They stink.
Yeah, Zach Eflin's a real champ. 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned. 10 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 2 dingers last time out on 91 pitches. Yeah, he's a real gem worth laying odds on the road against a professional baseball team. Not in this lifetime for this Cowboy. I'm all over.
The Jays showed up yesterday for us, so
yeah. Did you see? All right, we're going to talk about that one right now. We got Baltimore. We got Baltimore up against Toronto. Wade LeBlanc against Nate Pearson. The worst behind the plate umpiring that we've seen all season. It was amazing that there was no ejection in that game. It was amazing. 2 feet outside the strike zone. Strikes being called for Hyun-Jin Ryu with guys on base. 3rd strikes. Really, really horrific officiating. Even down to the last out of that game, another call that was up around the chin that they called for a strike. Horrific umpiring in that game. I mean, the worst behind the plate umpiring that I've seen. It doesn't make up for the runs that the Jays scored and any of that stuff. But I think that if you give a professional pitcher that type of strike zone, and then we're not talking like a Jake Arrieta or Dylan Bundy strike zone like these guys get. We're talking about like expanded, just like, what? It was like, it's like one of those, it's like, what? Type things. They should take when the umpire calls more than 1 or 2 like that during a game, eventually a team is gonna walk off the field and go into the clubhouse and say, there's no way we can win this game. And it was basically that type of game for the Orioles yesterday. I think they get revenge today. I think they pound the crap out of the Blue Jays. I think they're steaming mad after that. Brian?
I think Mitch is on to something. I think the Orioles, I lost a little bet with the Orioles yesterday. I'm going to go right back to them. I like their young roster. I like the plus money here.
You could tell by my tone where I was on that thing. Let's just say, I don't know, man. Let's just say, I don't know. Sam's gonna have to eat regular dog food this month. I'm not really sure. Anyways, Chris, what do you think?
I'm still going to go with Toronto. I'm not trying to back Wade LeBlanc. I know Baltimore's going to be ticked off after yesterday, but I still got to go with Toronto here.
Not me. I'm going to go with Baltimore. Angry Baltimore. Baltimore gets a win today.
We got a 5-pound super chat. And Ruffalo's like, 5 pounds of super chat. What does that taste like? He's like all excited. He's like, ooh, 5 pounds of super chat. It's like, sir, what would you be dining on this TV? I'll take the 5 pounds super chat. Anyways, much appreciated, Jack. Thank you very much. Yeah, we ship to the UK. I'll ship to the UK, no problem. So here's the thing about the UK shipping. When you get the package, they ask you for tax. Like, I pay whatever the shipping is. It cost me $15 US to send a shirt to the UK. Okay, it cost me $15 is what it costs, and you'll see it You'll see it on your package. It'll be $15. I'm not lying. But when you get it, they're going to ask you to collect some kind of tax on it too. So I don't know how that works, but I've gotten returned shirts after paying the $15. So I'll send it to you as long as you make sure you get it. Because I sent it to Liam, our tennis writer, and I got it back. And I'll show it to you guys. Anyways, White Sox against the Tigers. Dylan Cease is starting to become a phenom. Here's a guy living up to his billing. And man, are the White Sox fun to watch. 4 homers in a row on Sunday, and then yesterday they open up off Boyd with back-to-back homers. Brian's guy. Brian, do you think Scooble fares any better here? Because Moncada looked pretty happy about that home run. I mean, it was just like, he had just gotten up the plate. He barely got the practice swing in. The ball came over and it went out of the stadium in about, I don't know, like they showed the launch speed or whatever. It was one of those ones where they just said it's gone. It's just like there was no launch. It was just like really hard. he hit this one really hard. That's what it said. But what are you thinking here? Think the Tigers get some revenge?
Boy, I'm a sucker for the Tigers. Number 1 draft picked in 2018, Tariq Skubal on the mound. He had a 2.13 ERA, 9 starts in Double-A baseball last year. I'm going to take the plus money in the Tigers here.
Rainier Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Chris, 5 pounds of super chat in the Tigers White Sox. What do you think? Chris, you're muted. As you should be.
Sorry.
I like you better muted.
That's okay.
Yeah, I can't send the shirt through the YouTube chat. You have to send me an email, mitch@pickdogs.com, with your shirt size, your address, and your name, and say super chat on it, and I will send you the shirt. But I can't send it through the chat. I wish I could, man. That would make it a lot easier for me, but I can't do it. But that's the type of stuff I get. Like, people send me an email. It's like, they'll just send it like medium. You know, it's like, I can't send the shirt email. I wish I could. But anyways, Tigers, White Sox.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the White Sox on the run line. I mean, 4 of Cease's 7 career wins have come against Detroit. And I think, asking Scuball to come from Double-A from last year up to face a White Sox team that's really swinging the bats is asking a lot. So I'll take Chicago on the run line.
How about you, Rod?
Yeah, I agree with Chris. Give me the White Sox here on the run line. The White Sox are going to introduce Scooble to the MLB.
How about the Twinkies and the Brewers? Kenta Maeda is going to pitch in this one, they say, against the Brewers, who, man, when a team is down and they do a lot of comebacks, it's always time to watch out, and that's what the Brewers are doing. This is a team that's been in the playoffs, every single year. The Twins can't seem to score a lot of runs. I like the Brewers here. How about you, Rod? Chris, Brian?
I got a premium selection on the side here. As far as the total goes, this is one of the few games that kind of like the over. I think both pitchers get hit early.
Thank you for the super chat, Jimmy. I had Baltimore yesterday. How about you, Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to take a shot with Milwaukee and the plus money.
So
I think the Brewers come up.
So this guy has this massive parlay in here. I don't even have time to read this thing, but if you have a 17 parlay or something, I would say the answer is no. I would say, do you like it? No, I don't. I don't like it. Is that a good parlay? No, it's not. It's a bad bet. Rod?
For me in this one, I think we're going to see less runs. Give me the under.
I would love to be able to give everybody personal betting advice for free on a YouTube show and stuff like that, but honestly, I can't do it. We give out free picks in every single game, every single day at 2 different websites. So we have two completely different staffs of writers, right? Then I do YouTube videos on every single game out there. Then we do a live show where we go over every single game, and we're adding another live show at 6 o'clock. So I think as far as giving out picks on games, and plus we have our premium picks, right, where our best bets are, where we clearly say, these are the ones that I'm betting, these are the games that I like the best, right? We offer that. I think they're more affordable than anybody else's out there. If not, then they're in the same price range. I don't really know. We don't offer the coupon codes and discounts and anything because we just price them right to begin with, right? So it's like we don't need to do that. But we have spread knowledge software. We do show for, I'm not really sure what more I can do. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me. Anyways, I do the best. I'm not mad about it or anything like that. I'm just explaining to you what we do. And this is right now, this is the absolute best I can do. It is. It's the absolute. And just because some picks are premium picks and some picks are free picks, trust me on this. I try to win them all. You guys hear how adamant I am on some of these free picks. I mean, the way I talk to Ruffalo, forget about it. I mean, the ball's on that guy. Anyways, the set of balls on him. Anyways, where are we? Cubs, Cardinals. Darvish coming off of a near no-hit bid up against Daniel Ponce de Leon. 190 on Darvish now, a guy who was a throwaway last season and the season before that. Brian, you buying into the
I don't
Darvish hype?
You garbage went to you gonna win if you're backing you Darvish. I mean, the guy's got 5 or 6 pitches. He's looked dominant. 27 strikeouts, 4 walks, 0.75 WHIP. I'm laying the 1.5 with the Cubs here after yesterday's debacle.
I want whatever he's smoking, Chris.
I'm gonna take the over 8 here. I think we see some runs on the board in this one.
And Rod Zawacki.
Give me the Cardinals here. I'm not going to buy into this Yu Darvish thing. Eventually, he's going to regress to his baseball card and get rocked. Come on now.
Usually, guys coming off of big performances like that generally regress right off the bat. But Daniel Ponce de Leon almost threw a perfect game as well in his career, so he's no slouch. And the Cardinals, let's face it, I mean they always tee off on the Cubs at Wrigley. I mean, pretty much own them. One of my first Dog of the Day videos, my first year of doing Dog of the Day, on my little flip camera I used to use. I don't know if you guys even remember these things. It was probably the second year I did them. But they had a little flip camera. I'm on a rooftop across the street from Wrigley Field at a party watching a Cubs-Cardinals game, and Albert Pujols hit a 3-run bomb right over my shoulder while I'm doing Dog of the Day. It was awesome. It's like you can't, it's like obviously you can't start the video when you know he's going to hit a home run, but Pujols.
At least it didn't hit you.
No, I was on a rooftop. You hit it to a rooftop across from that. I mean, that's like I don't even think Kingman could do that. Anyways, I'm all over the Cardinals in this one. I'm not laying minus 200 on Darvish anytime soon, especially against a good team. I mean, it's not like they're playing a bad team here. It's not like they're playing the Angels or something. All right. No comment from the peanut gallery on that one. Smash the like button. We got 531 people watching us simultaneously. How cool is that, man? Rod, remember spitting out those simulated games a couple months ago to the tune of 43 people watching? My favorite thing of the entire COVID stoppage was the Rod meltdown a week before the restart. He lost it. Serie A. I can't do it.
And then it turned into, can you do at least 2 more days of EPL? EPL I can do.
All right. I can do EPL. Not doing La Liga, though.
I think we were all at that point.
Oh, I had to cut the simulated games from the show. I mean, I just couldn't do it anymore. It was like I refused to give out picks. Got the Flyers and the Canadians starting off the NHL action. These games have all been good. The only series that really has been bad games is that Avalanche, right, where they just seem to be stomping, and the Islanders against the Caps. But most of these games and series have been pretty good. It's NHL playoff time. Of course, if you're watching us live, be sure to smash the like button. If you're watching the replay, smash the like button. Of course, be sure to subscribe to our channel. I don't say that enough, and so I don't feel too bad saying it. But we got the Canadiens plus 110 here against the Flyers, and I think this is one of those things. And I know nothing about hockey, right? I know a tiny bit. I know little enough about hockey to say I know nothing, right? I qualify as knowing nothing about hockey, and I mean people out there will back that up, right? People think that I know nothing about nothing, so about everything. Zero. You just know absolutely zero. And I love the people that send me the emails with the business advice, on how we should run our entire company from start to finish, and including like filling certain positions, for tech or for whatever the case may be. It's like, yeah, okay, nut job. Anyways, Canadians, I think they lose. I think this is a team that loses something by not being able to play these home games. Rod, how about you? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I agree. Montreal was at home there, and the crowd at Montreal is just insane. Give me the Flyers here today. This Flyer team, you cannot back. Give me the Flyers. Flyers are going to beat Montreal today.
Chris?
Yeah, I'm on the Flyers as well. I agree. I think that home ice would make a difference for Montreal. Philly doesn't care where they play. They know they're a good team, so I'll take the Flyers.
Brian, you going to homer it here again?
Had 3 of 4 hockey picks yesterday. I believe that my free picks. I really love Montreal today. They're a gritty team. They really played the Flyers tough in the last one. I like the way the line's moving towards Montreal. Give me the Canadiens.
All right, I like Montreal. I don't know. I'm not gonna even pretend. We got Calgary and Dallas. We really struggle with these videos, doing these Calgary and Dallas videos. It's not because the material is that difficult. It's that generally this is where the goofing off comes in. Normally I do the videos with Rod and Chris after I've done all my other videos, so I am punch drunk, tired, physically drained, after doing them, and then I do the videos with these guys. So Ruffalo, he knows it doesn't take much to get me into a tear-filled laugh thing, where I laugh so hard I'm crying. I can't even do the videos. And it usually has something to do with the Stars and the Flames. Chris, kid's got some set of Go ahead.
And we go down a rabbit hole with you take one step and you're falling down that hole with the Stars and Flames. And we said because of that, the series is probably going to go 7. But I like the Flames here. I think that they bounce back. Cam Talbot's been standing on his head, and I'm not an Anton Hudobin fan in goal for Dallas, so give me the Flames.
How about you, Rod? We struggle with this.
Give me the over 5. I think we're going to see some goals in this game. Both these teams have given up on the defense, and last team score wins is what it's been looking like.
The thing is all those videos are taped, so it's like I should be saving the outtakes. Brian, how about you? I don't play the first innings. I don't do it first inning. I don't do it. No, I never play him. Brian?
I think this series goes 7 games here, but man, I got to go back to Dallas again tonight. I think they get it done. I like the way the Stars are playing.
All right. Got the Islanders and the Capitals. The Capitals, this could be it. Rod, is this it?
Definitely a good chance this could be it. I think this is a really, really tight game. I see this is 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. This is going to be a really tight game. Give me the under 5. I love the under 5 here today.
Chris?
As much as we say the 3-0 series hasn't been exciting, I think these games have been exciting for the Islanders and Caps. I think it's going to go over the number here. I think we see some goals. I think one team's going to have to try to rally to come back. Maybe fall just a little bit short. I could see it being a 4-2 game.
Brian?
Islanders put that nail in the coffin tonight.
All right. Blackhawks and the Vegas Golden Knights. This series has been pretty good, too. What do you think here, Rod? Blackhawks.
Bye-bye, Chicago. It was nice for you to make the playoffs and beat the Oilers out. But you guys can pack your bags and hit the bubble out of here. Give me Vegas on the puck line.
I don't even understand what this is. This guy trying to say something bad about me? Mitch looks like 60 years old. 60. I don't know what that means. Rod is dude love. I wouldn't mind taking the Pacers at plus 160, but I think that game's going to be tight. Chris, what do you think?
Give me the under 6. I think this one's another tight game, and I've got burned by Vegas on the puck line already this series. So give me the under.
Max Kellerman's an asshole. Brian?
I agree with Chris. Under 6 all day here. I think it goes under the total.
Trying to get me started again on my Kellerman rant. Guy's just an ass. It's like I haven't watched him since, so I don't know what he's even been saying. But I think that Kellerman, he's got to be eating a big pile of dog poop right now, right? For his comments saying that they should just stop the Major League Baseball and everything like that, because we're playing baseball. We're enjoying it. We're watching the games. I've been watching the games, and it's like you guys can tell I'm watching the games because I'm telling you, things that happen during the games that I'm watching. You guys know I don't watch like any ESPN except for the games that are on there. So it's like, you know, I don't know if these run Sports Center or not, these things I'm saying, but I'll tell you one thing, I'm watching the games. You could ask these guys because we're watching games when we're doing videos. Yeah. So Max Kellerman, he can go suck it with the Tampa Bay.
Yeah, it was up to him. There wouldn't be any sports. We'd just be hiding out in our houses.
It's like, I have friends at ESPN, and I asked them, you know, why would you have this guy on your show? Why would you have this guy on your network when your entire audience wants to see sports, and this guy's doing nothing but bad vibing it? You know, it's like, why would you even have this guy? It's like, it's one thing to disagree with a commentator on your show, you know. It's one thing to disagree with someone else on your show, but it's like to tell your audience that they shouldn't get sports, you know, which is what the premise of your entire network is, getting sports. It's like, why would you have this clown on there who like doesn't want to find a way? He just wants to find to not have a way. Douche. Max Kellerman is not awesome. He's straight garbage.
I mean, obviously, you can have sports with the right parameters in place. It's been proven. So
I'm pretty sure Dennis is Max Kellerman's alternate account.
I 100% agree with that.
And the thing is, I always liked Max Kellerman's boxing. Like when he covered boxing, I always thought that he did. But now he became since he became beyond boxing, and he's like this everywhere guy. He's just annoying, man. It's like you give him too much, man. Too much Kellerman. Anyways, be sure to smash the like button, and be sure to tell your neighbors and friends, and subscribe to our channel. We crossed the 17,700 subscriber mark during this show. Pretty good, considering we haven't been around that long compared to a lot of the other guys. Anyways, you guys know what time it is. It's parlay time. Let's get it on it. Ruffalo always kicks us off on the parlays. Chris, what sport are we going to today?
I'm doing one from everything. One from baseball, hockey, and basketball.
Make it nice and easy on me. We, of course, to get to the parlay calculator, you go to pickdogs.com. You click on the tab right up here. It says parlays. You can select the state that you're in if you're in one of the legal betting states, or a bordering state, and drive over the line. You can use this and put your parlays together, find the best prices, and then, of course, bet them. So Chris says he's doing a multi-sport. We'll do Colorado. We rarely ever do Colorado. We'll do a $20 parlay. Who do you like in the NBA?
I like the Miami Heat -4.5.
And then you said you had an NHL pick to go with that?
Yeah, I like the Flyers on the money line.
Flyers on the money line. And in Major League Baseball?
The Chicago White Sox -1.5.
Dylan Cease and the Chicago White Sox -1.5. Get 147.07. The best place to bet that in Colorado is BetMGM. You can see it right here. At FanDuel, the same parlay pays $7 less. DraftKings pays $7 less. At FanDuel, almost $10 less. This rotates on a daily basis depending on the parlay. Like we'll do other parlays on the show, and you might see it. But what you do is you put the parlay together on the show. You click play now. It will take you to that sports book where you can get the best price, which is BetMGM, and you can sign up for an account and bet the parlay right now. Yes, Rainier Gonzalez, you just email me your info, and I will send you the shirt. Your name, your address, and your shirt size, and I will send you the shirt. I know you did the super chat. We very, very much appreciate it. It's awesome, and you will get your shirt if you send me that information. And I'll write you a handwritten note like I do to everybody. Thank you. Thanking you, because I do appreciate you. So I stop everything I'm doing. I write those notes. But you know what? I don't care. People say, oh, you don't need to do that. Just have your wife do it. Nope. Not going to happen. Speaking of that, let's have Rod, the famous birdcage master. What sports are we working with today? Let's pick a different state for Rod. Let's say Illinois. The Bears.
I got one hockey, 2 baseball.
All right, we'll start in the NHL. What are we looking at?
We got Vegas on the puck line.
We were on the puck line screen, so perfect timing. Oh, not working in Illinois on the parlay, so we'll have to move to a different state. We'll put you in Jersey. Okay.
And then 2 MLB. We're going the Orioles, money line.
I forgot to announce our our 4-pack, our live show 4-pack that's available at the website. Anyways, Orioles plus 125.
And the last one, Cardinals, money line.
And the Cardinals on the money line. Love that one. $20 pays $280.24 at BetMGM. Once again, in New Jersey is the big payer. At PointsBet, it pays $267, so it's $13 less, and almost the same as it did at BetMGM. At FanDuel, just about $1 less. So, but the best price today for that is at BetMGM. You can see my email coming through here, and people saying, I got my shirt. I didn't get my shirt. So, anyways, so you can see lots of people email me during the show. Anyways, we'll go to Brian's parlay. Let's clear this one out. Go to Brian, and of course, Brian, part of our live show 4-pack for sale at the website. I know he's got probably a pretty solid play in there for today. But what sports are we going with today? Brian, of course, is in Pennsylvania, so we'll use that.
I'm going to keep it simple today. 2 games, 1 Major League Baseball, 1 NBA.
Who do you like in the NBA?
I'm going to take the Thunder -2.
Well, you can get
them at whatever it's at currently.
You can get them at -1 at FanDuel in Pennsylvania.
Let's go for it.
A 1.5 at FanDuel. Let's see what they are. 1.5 at DraftKings as well. Okay.
Parlayed up with the Philadelphia Phillies today.
Surely you jest. Ah, man. Why don't you just go Phillies run line while you're at it?
Nah.
$20 pays you $70 at FanDuel in Pennsylvania. 3.5 times your money. It's that easy. Wow, 3.5 times your money. Way better than like betting, 2 spread games, which pays about $26 on 10. So 20 would pay you 52. So a little bit nicer payout there for you. Of course, we'll go to my parlay up next. You guys know I only parlay dogs. So for mine, I'll go to, let's see, I'll go to Indiana. Why not? In honor of the Indianapolis 500. And I'm going to go with the Cardinals with Rod for sure. I'm going Boston Red Sox, the Orioles, and the Cardinals. $20 pays $256. So that is almost 13 times your money. Anyways, bring everyone back in. Thanks everyone for joining us. Be sure to smash that like button and to subscribe to our channel. Like we said, we have that. We have the Anthony Heacock with an interesting question. How much does a state collect on taxes for parlay use on betting? This varies from state to state. The highest, I can tell you right now, I actually know the answer to this. The highest one in the world is Pennsylvania. It's like 40%. It's crazy. Not of your bets. They collect it off the casino. So they don't collect it off you. They collect it off the casino. The only time you ever pay taxes on bets if it pays more than 600 to 1. But anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. Be sure to take advantage of that 4-pack that we have, our live show 4-pack. Thanks again, guys, for joining me. It's been a pleasure. Of course, we'll try and act more professional tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone.